Another cooking video. Okay, if you don't know, this is just I'm gonna be filming myself cooking, uncut, unedited, like no time lapse, whatever, right? And it's just to prove that like cooking shouldn't be difficult, it shouldn't be time consuming, it should be fast, right? These should be like less than like 15-20 minutes and you should be able to get a good meal, right? So today I'm gonna be making a soup, right? So in Cantonese cooking, a lot of like we just drink soup a lot, right? It's oftentimes like more like a clear broth, right? But then we do drink soup a lot. And just like before dinner, after dinner, during dinner, right? We just have soup all the time. So today I'm gonna be making one of my favorites, which is corn soup, right? And I don't know, I just grew up drinking this and eating this and I love it. It's one of my favorite soups. And so let's go. Hopefully I can do this in time. It should be really fast, really easy too. I just have my ingredients out. I didn't prep anything yet. So there's your corn, your mushrooms, your meat, and some green onion. And you'll probably need some spices and some eggs. So first I'm gonna be cutting the mushrooms. Now, I also realized that I'm slowly getting better at this, I apologize, but one of my previous cooking videos, my hand kept going into the frame and out of the frame and into the frame and out of the frame, and it kept like the camera kept focusing funny. So I'm gonna try my best not to do that so you guys don't get like a seizure while watching the video. But, so first I'm gonna be cutting the mushrooms. And this should be really fast. So yeah, so Cantonese people, we drink soup all the time. And it's usually one of two soups, right? It usually won't be a creamy based soup, like you know, like French onion soup or like the Western soups, right? There's oftentimes a roux or like it's really like often thick. Cantonese soups are usually pretty clear, and the thick ones will be thickened with cornstarch. For example, like this one will be thickened, but it's like a clear thick. Right, so like corn soup is thickened. If you ever have hot and sour soup, that's also like the type of thickness that I'm talking about. It's not like Western soups where it's like thickened with either cheese, milk, or roux, butter. Right, so we just stick with thickeners. So first, I'm just gonna be doing this to get to basically start a base. So this is gonna be mushroom based. And I'm going to be cooking this off while I prep off the rest of the ingredients. Get rid of all this garbage. I really hope it doesn't just do that focusing thing. That was so annoying. I apologize so much. That was so bad. But yeah, so there's often Cantonese people, as I said before, we drink soup so often. And it's like it's for medicine. It's for like they have cold soups, hot soups. If you know about traditional Chinese medicine. So this I'm just going to be cooking it off while I prep the rest of the ingredients. So I just need to turn it on. Okay. And then just cover that while I prep the rest of the ingredients. So, get rid of this garbage. I'll be putting ground chicken in it as well as some green onion. I probably only need one. Okay. Hopefully this will be really fast. I'm going pretty slow. I have gotten comments that I'm a little bit overboard with like trying to rush everything. So now I want to see if I can just like do this slowly and see if it's still like a reasonable time. Oh, I almost forgot. So while this is cooking, it's actually faster. I learned this from Adam Ragusia. It's faster if you put the salt in now so that it extracts all the liquids. And then I'm just going to be adjusting or like mixing it while it... I really hope I don't do that focusing thing. That was super annoying. I apologize. Okay, let's turn this on a slightly lower heat so it doesn't burn. And this is a really, really quick and simple recipe. Like it's also really cheap. Like you saw the ingredients, right? It's just some mushrooms, corn, and you don't even need the meat, right? Like the ground chicken, I just have it because I need to clear the freezer. But yeah, it should be super cheap. Just some corn. Honestly, you don't even need the mushrooms if you have broth. But I just had some mushrooms, and it was on sale at Ranch 99. It was 3 packs for $2, which is even cheaper than usual. And like, honestly, like, yeah, as I said before, like, cooking shouldn't be expensive, right? It should just be like, just cook based off whatever you have at the supermarket. And honestly, how I pick what I'm eating for the week is whatever is the cheapest and whatever's on sale. Like, you don't have to, oh, I have to put shiitake mushrooms, or I have to put, I don't know, whatever other type of mushroom there is. Like, you like, just pick the cheapest one. So I prep that. Gonna be 1 can of corn. I'm gonna keep the liquid because why not? I mean, it's basically just corn juice, right? Oh, the liquid's just corn juice. So, what? Dang it. Okay, this is embarrassing. Okay, you not? I'm trying to rush here. I'm not trying to rush, but I'm trying to do this quickly. Oh my goodness, this is the worst part. Okay, got it. I'm a genius. Okay. There we go. Damn it! No! Don't make this a 20-minute video because I can't open a can of corn. Shoot. What do I do? Okay. Okay, I got this. This is open. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, yeah. that was a struggle and a half. Okay, let's look at our mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So they look like they're wilted pretty well. I hope you can see that there, right? Maybe a little bit more time. Maybe I can also put it on higher heat. I'm always worried about burning the mushrooms, but then after they get to a point where it's like they're kind of like wilting, like some of the water is coming out, then you can start putting it on a higher heat, and then all the rest of the remaining water will come out. After that, I need to also I'll probably crack 2 eggs. And then I'll be making like, it's gonna be basically like an egg drop soup, but with corn and ground beef, or ground chicken actually, in this case. Yeah, so just get whatever's the cheapest one, right? Like this one was on sale, see? It was on sale, right? I'm not fronting, I'm not rocking any like Lambos or whatever. And the inflation hurts. Just pick whatever's like the cheapest thing. You don't have to follow a recipe to the T, right? If where you are, I don't know, like ground turkey is cheaper, or like just plain like chicken thighs cheaper, right? You don't have to use ground anything, right? You can just use ground beef or ground chicken, or like chicken thigh or chicken drumstick, right? Those are like 99 cents a pound. Okay, let's open this now, and then we should almost be able to put this into the soup. Go up. Yeah, so I've grown up drinking Chinese soups. This is more like I'd say this is more like a little kid soup. It's not like the medicinal soups that my parents always drink. But soup is a really big part of, okay, got it. Soup is a really big part of just Cantonese cuisine. I'd say we eat it very, very often. And it's basically every day that we eat it. Okay, so after that's done, I'm gonna start putting in some white pepper. Okay, that's good. And then I already put salt. Let's throw in some of this now. I'm probably just gonna be putting like, I don't know, that much? I have no idea. There's no science in cooking. Maybe in baking? Yeah, I'd say in baking there's science, but in cooking, you can honestly just do whatever you want. Like, and if you mess up, well, you can just fix it later. I'd say the only thing is you probably don't want to put too much salt. Yeah, that's always a bad problem. So don't put too much salt. That you should save for the end. Just put a little bit. As I did, I put a little bit of salt in the mushrooms first, and then afterwards, you can what is that in English? You can adjust the taste afterwards. Okay, so first we're gonna let this caramelize a little bit, and should also need to break it up. So I should not be using this anymore. I'll use this one now. I hope that's a good view. Okay, again, I need to make sure I'm not doing the focus thing. That was so annoying. I apologize so much. I'm getting triggered right now. Okay, so While that's working its magic, let's put this on a little bit lower heat because we didn't put any oil in it. And also this is leaner chicken. For fattier meats, you honestly it shouldn't matter because the fat should be able to like lubricate and prevent anything from burning. But with leaner meats and just like, or like vegetables, then you should definitely be careful and always be looking to make sure you're not burning anything. Okay, I'd say I'm on track. Let's beat some eggs. Oh, I should have put the onions in there. Ah, shoot. Okay, let me just beat the eggs first. Okay, I should actually put the mushrooms in first. I'm not gonna bring you over because I'm just throwing mushrooms in, but you get the deal. Okay. Don't miss anything. Got it. Okay. So now I just beat the eggs, and I'll be making like an egg drop soup, so it's gonna look all pretty and stuff. But honestly, I'm not even that good at making the egg drop soup part. But yeah, I'd like to ask, what's your favorite soup? I'd say this is this is a really simple soup, and it's really delicious. But I don't know if it is my favorite. There's actually quite a few like Chinese soups that I really like. There's some fish soups that are really good. I'm blanking on the names. Well, there's like a mustard and salted egg soup that I really like. Sorry, mustard green, and that sounds so disgusting. A mustard green and a salted egg with like some type of like pork soup that I really like. There's what is it called? The algae soup, which is really good that you have during New Year's. I like that. There is like there's so many soups. Let's go back over here. Okay, so it looks like it's getting cooked relatively well, and it smells, you can smell the white pepper. It smells delicious. Okay, so the other thing is, the other cool thing is, if always use what you have, right? Like my parents, they were rehydrating some mushrooms to cook with. And this is such rich broth. This is mushroom broth, right? So instead of like using chicken broth, I'm just gonna be using mushroom broth, right? Again, nothing has to be like set in stone. Nothing is like required of cooking. Just make sure you don't spill all over the stove. Damn it. Okay. I also need some room for corn. That should be good. Okay. Damn it. Of course that happens. Embarrassing. You saw nothing. Okay, so now we just cover this. Put it on high heat. And then now you can watch me clean up. While that's the cooks, the corn you can put in at the very end. And this, okay, so if this video takes too long, I blame this. This took a good 2 minutes, I think. I don't know, you can go back in time and check, but that was such a struggle. That was such a struggle. Yeah, as I said before, let's cook based off, like, you don't have to, like, for example, bodybuilders, right? We'll just say bodybuilders because I watch a lot of those videos on YouTube. Like, they're always like, oh, chicken, broccoli, and rice. Well, I mean, if broccoli is expensive, buy cabbage, right? If cabbage is expensive, buy, I don't know, lettuce. And then, like, if chicken is expensive, if chicken's breast is expensive, buy chicken thigh. If chicken thigh is expensive, buy pork. If pork is expensive, buy tuna. If tuna is expensive, I don't know. Like tofu's pretty cheap. So like, there's always like a way to. I guess the one thing is like never be put into a box. That you think that I have to like follow this recipe to a T, or else it's not gonna taste good or whatever. Like also, think about it, right? Most recipes say, oh, salt to taste, right? That's because recipes don't account for, or like recipes have to, like, everyone has different tastes, right? For me specifically, I prefer things that are less salty, so then I'll put like maybe like half the salt or like a third of the salt, as opposed to other people who might put like 2 times the salt. Okay, let's just prep everything, put everything on this side, and make sure not to spill anything. Have my corn on standby. Don't need salt. I do like it spicy, so I will put this. My sister's friend got this for free, and then they didn't use it, so I'm gonna use it. I honestly don't know what it tastes like, but I like spicy, so I'm just gonna be putting that much. I don't know. And also, I might need to mix it because I smell something burning. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, cool, cool. And just make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. With soups, you definitely have to be careful. If you put too much stuff in it, then stuff sticks to the bottom, and you don't want that. So definitely, like, aim to put more water than you have soup. Or not, sorry. Aim to put more water than you have, like, ingredients and, like, stuff inside of it. Or else things will quickly and easily burn. And ice. Okay. So now I'm gonna be putting away the meat. So yeah. So the other thing is also people are always like, oh, cooking. When you're cooking, cleaning. I hate cleaning the most. Well, that's the other thing, right? Like, where should I put that? I'll just put it in. I'll just save it. Like, always clean while you're cooking, or else it's like, or else you basically save all the stuff for the end, and while you're waiting, while you're cooking, right? You waste that time, and then you waste the time that you have after you're done cooking, because now you have to clean again. Beat the eggs a little bit more, and I think that's all I have to do now, right? So let's just see how long this takes to cook. I'm just gonna wait while I put stuff away. I probably don't need the spatula anymore, so I'm gonna wash the spatula as well. Maybe I should have. Okay, I forgot to put on the earphones, so hopefully the audio is okay. But that's a struggle. Oops. Yeah. So let's think about some Cantonese soups that are probably pretty. I'm probably flipped to face me, while otherwise you're just looking at. Okay. So let's think about some random soups that I would recommend you drinking or trying at Cantonese restaurants. It's cutting me off. Is that better? Okay. So there's definitely there are a lot of fish-based soups, right? There's like a milky fish soup. I don't know what it's called, but that's really, really good. And it's it usually comes with some type of cod, and then they'll put the bones in the soup, and they'll put it's really it's milky, but I don't know where the milkiness comes from. It's not actual milk, but it's really sweet. And they have these they have the grass mushrooms, which are the mushrooms that look like the chocolate candy that look like mushrooms. It looks like those. I don't know what the actual mushroom is called, but they're usually canned. And then that fish soup is really good. There's a soup that we drink every day on the winter or every year on the winter solstice, which uses glutinous rice balls. I guess it is mochi. So that you put mochi in there, and it's like a savory soup, and that's really, really good. We also drink soup for dessert. If you didn't know, so so we have something called tonsur, which directly translated is sugar water, and that's basically a dessert soup. So if you ever see the red bean soups, the green bean soups, if you see black sesame soup, right? That has sometimes has mochi in it. That's also technically a soup, and those are all really, really good. And I definitely recommend you try them. We can try them at most Hong Kong cafes. And also most most Chinese restaurants should have them as well. I really do also let's see, what other soups do I like? Oh, tomato soup. Did you know tomato soup? Oh, it's boiling over. Okay. So tomato soup, another name for tomato soup is sea soup, because it's known for having basically having all the vitamins and minerals. And that's from the potatoes, the tomatoes, and the look how rapidly it's boiling. Let's fix the angle. Yeah, so then tomato soup is also called ABC soup because of all the vitamins and minerals. So it says, I think it's the vitamin A comes from the carrots, vitamin B comes from the potatoes, and then the vitamin C comes from the tomatoes. And if you're wasting this and you're just dumping it once, why you do that? Why you gotta waste food? See? There we go. Okay. I messed up. I should put the egg first. Fuck. Whoops. Now we wait again, I guess, until that's done. But yeah. So that's basically it. After that, you just put the egg in, you do the egg drop part, and then you swirl. Oh, okay, I should not have done that. And you put the egg in it. See how long has this been? Okay, 19 minutes. See, okay, it would only be 17 minutes if I did not mess up with the cans. But basically, let's put this on high heat, like mega high heat. Ooh, that's hot. While I clean up more stuff. Get rid of garbage. Garbage. Put this stuff away. Maybe I can put like background music while it's boiling. But it boils pretty fast, so let's see how long this will take. I think the cool thing about making soups is you can always just like do other stuff while you're making soup, right? Just have a timer set so that you don't burn anything. But other than that, it's relatively hands-off. And technically all the soups are just one pot recipes, right? You just throw everything in the pot and you wait. And that's what I love about it. I do also really like adding a little bit more white pepper, just because I really like pepper. So just add a little bit more. White pepper is like the original MSG in my opinion. And I probably will need a little bit more salt, so I'm gonna put some sort more salt in it too. While it's waiting. Okay, put this away. Cover this. Always cover, or else it just cooks slower. I'll put this away. But yeah, right now I'm just putting stuff away as I see fit. Get a bag, put the ground meat away. Yeah, okay, so can I just complain about recycled things? Like, okay, in the States, I don't know where you're from, but like in the States, we have this thing, like we have this triangle, right? On the back of plastics and papers and like containers, right? And basically what that triangle means is, it's supposed to basically mean that you can recycle it, right? So for example, this thing, let me find a triangle. I don't want it to spill meat juice all over the place. But there will be a triangle. Oh, you can... Okay, I guess this one doesn't have it. But oftentimes there will be a triangle, right? And then basically that triangle means, oh, you can recycle this. But half the time, like the recycle bin says you can't recycle that. So that just makes me really, really sad. Because I feel like that's just like companies trying to pretend that they're eco-friendly when they're actually not. There should be a triangle on this. What the heck? There's no way there's not a triangle. This is a hard plastic. That's sad. Made me so sad. Oh wait, okay. You can kind of see it. Yeah, let me get you to the light. This is the most random thing ever. But like, if you kind of see, there's like a triangle indent. Oh, there it is. Right there. Right? Do you see it? Right there. So that basically means in the States it means that you can recycle it. But there's so many things that it has that thing, and you can't recycle it. Like for example, styrofoam, right? It has a triangle, but you can't recycle it. So I just think it's a sham, and it makes me sad that that we're basically getting lied to. I apologize. This was supposed to be like a, what was it? Supposed to be a 15 to 20 minute video. Ends up being like a 25 minute video. As soon as this boils, okay? As soon as it boils, I'll be done. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Also like a little bit. Okay, it's boiling. Okay. Ready. We're ready for this. I just don't want it to boil over. Just don't boil over. It's boiling. I take this off. It's getting hot now. So then, okay. So while this is boiling, get our egg ready, and then we spin. Okay, this was too fast. Ta-da! And you're basically done. I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna let it boil a little bit. And then after that, you throw in your thickening agent of choice. This I also should have put with the mushrooms, but then I forgot, so I'm just gonna put this now. This might lead to clumping, but I already messed up enough on this soup recipe. Again, no rules in the kitchen. I'm just gonna say that I did this all on purpose, and you can't say otherwise. You can't prove that it didn't. Oh, I hope I'm not doing the. Okay. I'm sorry if I did the focusing weird thing. Then yeah, that's basically it. That's all. I'm done. See, that was what, 25 minutes? 25 minutes. I'm sure you could probably. I'm sure there's a hack where you can probably just put this all in the microwave and do that. But I thought it'd be a little bit faster. My bad for. Again, I'm gonna blame that can. That can took like 15 minutes. See, now this is only like a 10-minute video. If you have to account for the can. Let's play this up. Get it. Ta-da! Done. Let's see. The problem with soup is I'm probably gonna burn myself when I show you me drinking it or eating. Drink soup or do you eat soup? I guess that doesn't matter. So it does take a while for the cornstarch or your thickening agent to act. So right now it's still liquidy, but maybe in like I don't know, maybe in like an hour it'll get thicker. But right now, or you can just add more. I just did not add that much. This is for sure gonna burn me. It's good though. Needs more white pepper. White pepper is always delicious. White pepper is always delicious. And yes, I'm reusing the container. This used to be black pepper. No, this used to be cinnamon. But then it now stores white pepper. Okay? You gotta put some on the soup too, right? Tight. Gotta add as much as you can. Perfect. And there you go. There's your okay, fine. 25-minute recipe. Again, the can thing that took like 30 minutes. So this is like a negative 15-minute recipe. Oh, I'm so scared again. Oh, it's good. It's good. Done. I think. Okay. I think that's good enough. But yeah, super simple recipe, right? I took a little bit longer than I was supposed to just because I'm bad at cooking. Not a chef. Hashtag not a chef. But yeah, just add salt to your taste, right? Add pepper to taste. Add everything to taste. And it'll taste delicious, right? That's how cooking works. Have a good day. This was supposed to be unedited, but I just wanted to show you like the texture or like the consistency of it. Like it should be more gloopy now, right? Do you see that? It's like a more gloopy, more thick. That's from adding the cornstarch or the xanthan gum. So yeah, that's the final product.